Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel for another speed build. Today we are building a wedding venue yacht. You heard me correctly, and I just want to go out and point this out. The screenshots of this vessel do not do it justice. I don't know why, I just could not get decent screenshots to save myself. I think it's because the lighting and like the way the world looks, and I'm just not that good at screenshots, but like I would like to blame outside sources before I blame myself, so you know what, slay. But this build took for freaking ever considering how small it is, but it is a wedding venue lot type. I believe you actually only have that specific category of lot styles if you have the My Wedding Stories pack. So if not, you could always download this to your game and just have it be like a lounge or something. It has all the necessities, and it actually ends up being 3 levels. It is finished with a sweetheart suite, so if you were playing Rags to Riches, it would also be nice to like come here because there is a full functioning bathroom, bed, and it even has a pool on the the most upper level deck. And what inspired this build, other than necessity, because I am playing the Short Lifespan Legacy Challenge that comes out every Friday. I'm also playing the 100 Baby Challenge over on YouTube. If you guys are there from there, hello, welcome to a less chaotic version of myself. And I need a wedding venue, and I built a wedding venue like 2 years ago, and it is literally the ugliest fucking thing I've ever seen, and I'm really bad at building community lots, but I really needed one, and I decided, you know what, the time has come. I must try my very best. And you're probably wondering, why a boat? Because boats are incredibly hard to build in The Sims. You are, like, typically when I'm doing my speed builds, within the first 3 or 4 minutes, even if I'm building a relatively large house, the outside of the house pretty much comes together. That was not the case with this. There was a lot of pausing. There was a lot of cut out of this recording, and it ends up being really teeny tiny. So, like, you know what? Be gentle. I actually am really happy with how the end result came out, at least on the interior. I think it's really pretty, and I could imagine the screenies that you could get for your Sims weddings would be literally chef's freaking kiss. But now, I am originally from a boat town, and in this boat town, we experience lots of luxury yachts and vessels and rinky-dink little shithole boat thingies. And I also have a deep obsession with 4 weddings, and I used to watch Bride Day on TLC every single freaking Friday. So when you add this unique combination with my deep love for trashy reality TV, you get this. Chokehold held on to me by the show Below Deck on Bravo. If you've never seen it, you're literally missing out. That is top tier entertainment. And basically the premise of the show is it's like reality television for yacht crews for DILF Daddy Captain Lee. I'm pretty sure Captain Lee left the show, but I'm not 100% sure because I am still binging it slowly but surely. I freaking love the show. I love the melodramaticity that is behind it. I love Kate. She's kind of a fucking bitch, and like, I honestly think she's not very nice sometimes, and I don't care. I've actually met her once in real life. When I first moved to college, I was dating this guy who grandma was on a community board with her. I don't really know how to explain it, but I went to a charity event that she hosted. She has a really awesome charity that helps. It's a battered women's shelter, and you know, it helps with all of that stuff. And I can see if I can find the link to the website. I'm not sure if they have a website. I'm not sure why they wouldn't, but I can leave that in the description box below if you'd like to check out the work she does, because it's pretty impressive. But I freaking love Below Deck, okay? So freaking top tier, so just the melodramaticity of the boat. I love it. They're always like, never sleep with anyone on the boat. 2 episodes later, they're sleeping with everyone on the boat. I don't know if it's like some form of Stockholm syndrome, or if it's that, like, I don't know if y'all have ever seen a boat boy. Good lord. I'm from a place that produces quite a few boat boys. We actually have people who are boat boys move to where I am originally from to be better boat boys. And boat boys are inherently toxic. Inherently. And I don't know if they're actually that good looking, or if it's just like the mystique of being like a parasail boat guy, or like, oh, I fish, and you're like, But then you try to show people, you're like, oh my god, I swear he's cute, I swear. And it's a photo of him fishing from 10 years ago. He's since been through puberty and put on 50 pounds because he's like a grown man now, but whatever, you know. So I was like, how can I take real life, like, you know, art imitates life, or whatever they say, and this is my art. I understand that this is ridiculous because this is a Sims boat, but like, you know, leave me be. But I had so much fun, and I actually feel like wedding venues are kind of in short. If you go through the gallery, it can be hard to find what you're necessarily looking for, and just like finding stuff on the gallery is hard in general because it's just such an influx of different builds, and then like you try to find most popular, you try to search newest, and then like all of a sudden you're looking at something that's like kind of fugly and you're like, this is not what I need. Or if you're like me and you don't have all the packs, and I obviously have way more packs than I used to have. Before I started becoming a content creator, I literally had maybe a third of them. I didn't have all the expansions, I didn't have all the game packs, because I ball on a budget, obviously. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's like over $1,500 in DLC, and that's only from the last time I counted, and since then they've added like 8,000 kits. So like, who in their right mind actually has every single kit humanly possible? Except I can see the comments now. If you guys are finding your way into having all the kits and packs, don't tell me. I can't know that. I can't have that information in my brain, okay? I'm weak. But like, you find a build, you think it's cute, and it's got 76,000 packs in it, and when you download it, it's either all deleted or it's all freaking replaced with random items, and it makes no freaking sense. Oh, so frustrating. Because, like, you have the options, like, do you want to download it furnished? And you're like, I guess, but it uses a gazillion packs. So then half the build is fucking deleted and replaced with weird-ass items. Then it's like, okay, do you want to download it unfurnished? But then all the landscaping and shit is gone. And a lot of us like to decorate. I like to decorate quite a bit, actually. So when I download a build with the intent to decorate it, and then download it unfurnished, because obviously, and then it's just a shell. Like, I mean, it's not like starting from ground zero, but it certainly isn't the same as just getting to decorate my little housey, because I freaking hate landscaping. I suck at it. You guys who have been watching me, first of all, thank you for that. Second of all, you fucking know. You fucking know how bad I am at it. We are on the bottom level of this cabin. I don't know if I'm using the boat terminology correctly. You can come for me over that. I don't care. But it's essentially like our little reception hall. I didn't want to overdo it with the amount of tables and stuff. Like, you have a cap on how many Sims you can invite anyways. Plus, weddings are glitchy as fuck. And I'm sure because this is like multiple tiers and multiple levels, that you're gonna have to like deal with the dumb shit anyways of the Sims like not sitting where they're supposed to and whatnot. But I like the idea of it. Like, if you can make it work, this is a really cute little reception hall. I was gonna do another arch behind the sweetheart table. That's the sweetheart table up at the front that we're looking at right now. But I already know that the pack, My Wedding Story, is really glitchy. The last thing you need is multiple wedding arches, and I just know that would not freaking work. So I decided against it. I did end up doing like a little makeshift archway, like decoration style, in a few minutes that you'll see kind of in between the windows, that I thought was cute enough. I actually thought it was kind of cute that like maybe I'll make another boat that's giving like Parent Trap vibes as well, because I have really been having fun being inspired to rebuild or build things just like kind of loosely inspired by things that I personally like. I know just this past couple days I posted a video and I built an apartment based on Ugly Love, which is a Colleen Hoover steamy romance novel. Had so much fun reading the Goodreads reviews on said book. Some of y'all are out here being crazy in the comment sections, and I live and love that. Okay, here's my little like makeshift archway. But this is a cute little reception hall. Like, I personally would love to get married somewhere like this, somewhere really intimate and cute, and like, I like boats. I'm not a very good swimmer, but like, I like boats. I don't know. I pretended that little sign was like a light up like sweetheart sign. You know how like when you go to weddings, it's like, oh, the Smiths, and it's really, what do you do with those neon signs after you're done? Because I feel like you must not be able to get that much use out of them. You know what I mean? Because like, what are you gonna do with the light up sign of your last name that's like lavender to match your wedding colors? Probably not as much as you might think you would. I did the bar outside. That's the one area I'm not super happy with, is the bar area, but there was genuinely nowhere else to put it. So like, it is what it is. I also kind of like the flow that this thing would have. I should have put it on a bigger lot, but I had kind of already committed when I decided that, and I was like, guys, I cannot make this any bigger, because I was happy with how like small and squishy and cute it looked. I liked it. I was happy with it. I did not play test this though, and that might be a problem, because I don't know if your sim can sit at those chairs, but like realistically, what's the likelihood they were going to sit there anyways? Probably slim to none. We are moving up to the upper middle deck area, which has the only bathroom on board. My freaking bad. If you download this off the gallery, you could also add like a pee bush on the dock side, so you know your sims could go pee if they have to and whatnot. But this is like the sweetheart cabin. I don't know. I thought it was like a nice little touch And also, if you didn't want to use this as just a wedding venue, you could also just turn this into a rental property, which is a base game lot type, and you could just host the wedding at your rental property when you go on, like, vacation there, and then your Sims sweetheart couple could just stay in the middle tier level. And I would love this as a little honeymoon. Like, I love those doors that are from the Desert Luxe kit, which was free for a little while, almost 2 years ago, whenever the Sims team decided to release the Sims 4 base game for completely free. They gave us that kit as well, so hopefully a lot of you have it, so it's not like a big nuisance for you to replace the door, but you could always just put like a plain sliding glass door there. But I was really happy with how this came. It's giving like very luxurious Tahitian freaking yacht vibes, and I personally am obsessed. I try to make sure I could fit everything in here for your Sims to actually do and like. Again, you could essentially delete all the wedding stuff downstairs and turn that into like a living dining area and make this a residential house. That would be no problem. I don't know how much fun it would be to play in this if you had multiple children or anything, but it would certainly be fun for like a single sim or couple sims, as long as you didn't have infants and toddlers you had to worry about all the time. It would probably be a lot of freaking fun. And you could definitely get more space out of this house if you needed. Plus, you could always just extend it off the back, which is nice. I'm just adding in a few last touches. I put in, like, a grill, obviously. I put in a chess table. I'm putting in this jet ski because on the show, they always have, like, a boat, like a smaller boat. Obviously, it is a boat. And, like, jet skis and water toys and stuff like that. So, like, when the guests spend hundreds of thousands of dollars to go on this, like, 3 or 4 day vacation, they can go jet ski. I'm just saying, like, sometimes I watch the show and I'm like, that is such a ridiculous fucking request, but then I realize that the people on these boats are tipping a minimum of like $15K, if not $20K, and they're spending probably at least $100,000 on this boat. And like, granted, like, it's full service, you know, all that good stuff, cooking, dining, excursions, blah, blah. Like, I get why it's that pricey. I get that this is not some balling out a budget family vacay, but like, if I was spending $100,000 on a week's vacation, if I wanted you to fly up and capture a star and hand it to me, I would expect you to at least try. So like, yeah, is there stuff ridiculous? Absolutely. Could I see myself potentially ever spending that kind of money on a vacation like that? Also not really. So like, just a difference of opinions, I guess. I'm finishing up the last little details. These lawn chairs are also from Wedding Stories. Now, the My Wedding Stories pack is pretty glitchy. I haven't played with it in a while. I'm about to play with it again, but it's pretty glitchy, okay? But the furniture and like the windows and stuff are genuinely so beautiful. So if you're someone who really likes to just like take nice screenshots or have like really aesthetic, realistic gameplay, I would just try to find a mod to make it work. But the furniture and stuff that comes with it is genuinely gorgeous. So no complaints. I'm finishing up just like decorating the dock area where they're coming up with those little white flags out, another little sign. I think it's really, really adorable, and I'm super happy with how it kind of came out. But again, the screenshots are terrible, okay? I'm so sorry. Like, if you even clicked on this video from the thumbnail, I'm going to be shocked because how bad the thumbnail images came out as well. I spent so long trying to take them, and they just weren't working. But all in all, I think this came out really good, and I know we've been zipping around quite a lot, and that can make things really difficult. So as I finish out the last few little details here, we are going to jump into the game and do a live tour at normal speed per usual. So without further ado, let's jump into it right now. Here we are, team, and again, this thing does not look that great in terms of screenshots, but I promise it's really cute. Over here at the front, we have this little, like, kind of flower stall from the Wedding Story pack, and then, of course, we have just our little dock area. It's decorated, it's nice. I, again, didn't add an additional archway here because I didn't want to confuse your Sims even more. So, you know, you're welcome. But then, look at this thing at night, too. It's really got, like, a cute little glowy vibe to it. Go all the way up. And I'm really happy with how it came out. Here's a 360 of it. Those are pool lights, in case you were wondering. But let's go ahead and take a look inside. So you come downstairs on this first level, and it's kind of got like a nice flow. I feel like it's pretty natural what it should look like. You come over here, you have a bar area, so you could hire a bartender, obviously, and these like little signs that I imagine your bride to be got off Etsy or made them herself, like the cute little acrylic ones. Then of course we have a champagne tower, and a little kind of gourmet food table, and then we have our sweetheart table, which I think is a really cute little concept. I know it's not necessarily like, that's not exactly how The Sims works, but I still think it's cute. And then I love this little I guess it's kind of like a bar area that came with the pack as well. Pretty much everything you see from here major, like the tables and chairs. The tables might be from Dine Out actually, but they might be base game as well. And then we have these chairs that are a dressed down version of these out here, which I think are stunning. And then, like, just wait for it. Just wait. This is the moment. The screenies you would get for your Sims. Chef's freaking kiss. I told you guys. So I'm really happy with that. I like the little archways and stuff. I'm happy how it came out. So that's gorge. These are actually roof pieces I used to try to, like, make it look like, I don't know, like the side of the boat. I tried my best. It's really hard to build a boat in The Sims, okay? And one of you is going to comment down and like, I build boats all the time. I'm like, good for you. I struggled. Then we have our sweetheart level up here. We have our only bathroom, which is right there. And then just like a little sleeping kind of quarters area. There's, you know, a bookshelf, a TV, a stove, everything your little kitchenette is included, and like your Sims could stay here and be happy. Then I put like a little dining area with a grill. There's a telescope to the right, and over here we have a trash can and a chess table. I don't know why you would want to play chess next to the trash, but you know, whatever. And then if you come up to the side of this, there's another row of stairs, and that leads to a private pool, which I thought was really cool. Like, this would be so luxurious in real life to like, I don't really know why you'd want to go in the pool when you're in the ocean, but I also don't have money like this, so like, you know, whatever. And then like some little lounge chairs, those also came from the Wedding Stories pack, and just look at the texture on them. I actually think these are beautiful. They're definitely not comfortable, but they're beautiful. But all in all, that is the entire build. I'm really happy with how it came out, so, you know, if you enjoyed it as well, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Also, if you are new here, subscribe to my channel. You know, I love when you guys do that. I post every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. And I really appreciate all of you for watching. Don't forget to drink your water. I shall see you guys next time. Bye, everyone.